Hey everyone, it is now January 2, 2025. So we officially have passed 2024. So as the year is starting, I just want to quickly talk about things that I accomplished in 2024 and also what I want to accomplish in 2025. And then hopefully us as a YouTube family could keep each other accountable and push for to do great things in 2025. So, what did I do in 2024? I mean, actually, before I get to that, just want to give an update of where I'm at. Want to show you this nice view that I'm at because I'm out here in Las Vegas. So, gonna quickly put my camera on and do a little view. So there's a view check. See the stratosphere. So yeah, Las Vegas is pretty nice right now. Put this down. How did I remove this? So I'm shooting to you or doing this here from Vegas on vacation. I'm here for 6 more days. And what did I accomplish in 2024? Let's just get straight into it. So in 2024, I was actually promoted to a senior software engineer, which was probably my biggest accomplishment this year. Um, yeah, just reaching that next level. It was always like kind of a goal to like a lot of the years was it was a goal to always get promoted. So probably like in 2022, I started working in 2021. So I've had to spend the first 6 months kind of ramping up. So I started working in July 2021, and I started working. I just graduated college in 2021. I was a junior developer, and yeah, the first like 6 months was like let me ramp up my as a software engineer in general. Like I just graduated college. Let me figure out how to be a proper software engineer. So I probably spent the first 6 months there. So that was kind of my goal in 2021 was yeah, obviously graduating, landing a job, um, and then ramping up as a software engineer. So 2021, I guess we could quickly talk about like yeah, I can this could also be like a way to document some of the things that happened in my career so far to before I got there. 2021, July 2021, I graduated college. Graduated college, and began moved to San Francisco right away and started working as a software engineer junior there. So I guess in 2022, started as junior dev. Let's see. Started as junior dev in SF Bay Area. So I started there as a junior dev. 2022, a lot of my goal was like around getting promoted. Get promoted to intermediate. And yeah, 2022, yeah, a big goal was getting promoted. Ended up getting promoted in 2022. Like the way my so I got promoted to intermediate. The first company I was at, there was two intermediate roles. So it was like you start off at level one, two, three, and then you get to senior. So my goal was just to get this one promotion in 2022. I think in 2023, my goal was to get another promotion. So I did get that one too. So in the first 6 months ramp up, then I got promoted. Then I got promoted 2023, and in 2024, after like 3 years as a dev, I finally got a senior. I finally got to senior, but the way I did that wasn't through my original company. Um, Let me move this around a bit. Like I actually got a new job, and like with the new job, I did really well on the coding portion, like the lead code style questions, and also the system design interviews. So I had to do two system design interviews for this. Um, and since I did well on both of those, I was actually interviewing for an intermediate role. But then they thought that I did really good on the interview, so they decided to give me a senior offer as well. So that was like I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know how I was gonna get to senior in 2024 since I only been working for 3 years. but they really liked me in the interview and thought I could do well in their senior role. So I also like, along with getting a new job, I also got promoted to senior software engineer. So yeah, so I think really make sure you nail down the system design interviews if you're trying to land a senior offer. Like senior, like system design interviews will really get you between a senior role. Like if you don't do well in system design, you won't get a senior role even if you have 10 years of experience. You'll just get down level to intermediate role. That's one thing I known from, like I figured out from just pretty much interviewing and just also interviewing now at my new company, like interviewing candidates. Like system design is really important. I want to shoot more videos on that, so just let me know if you think that those will be useful. I can do more system design related, but I know a lot of my viewers are kind of in college right now, so they really like the leak code style questions. Sorry, a little bit sick, so I had to wipe my nose. But yeah, I got a new job, was able to get a senior software engineer. Pretty much I spent the first like 7 months lead coding, so that's kind of how I ended up landing my role there. And then after that, I spent 3 months ramping up. Let me just check the time check. Nice, we're only at 6 minutes. Um, so yeah, the first 1, 2, 3, 6 months were kind of with just straight lead coding. Was you could see I went to the Philippines around here, so I was pretty much yeah, went to Philippines here, and then I started leak coding hard in February, March, and April. And at April, I started getting more interviews. So had to, like, I was doing less leak code and just straight doing interview, like actual interviews around that time. Around April and May is when I did most of my interviews, and I landed an offer like probably in the end of May, and I told them to start me like in July, in mid July. So I spent mostly June just wrapping up in my last company. So I moved from like a early stage Series B. Well, actually, before I left, we just raised Series C to like a later stage company that all in the San Francisco Bay Area, but the later stage company was around Series F or something like that, way further ahead. So like way more people to way bigger engineering team. So I kind of like, yeah, that's kind of like the switch that I made, like working from a very small company to like a bigger company. Still not like a giant, enormous company, like a blue chip company, but it was definitely a lot bigger, but it's still definitely a startup at the same time. So yeah, that's kind of what happened there. Got a new job, ramped up on my new job, and it's hard to ramp up on a new job. Like I had to spend 3 months ramping up on this new job, and ramping up pretty much means like I already knew how to do software engineering. I knew like the processes because I've already worked it for 3 years before I switched my job. But just the tech stack and the domain knowledge you need to know to succeed in your job is way different, and that's the things you really need to ramp up on. So a lot of this 3 months was just like gaining the domain expertise so I can operate well at this new job. So yeah, domain expertise is things like yeah, like very specific to your company. Like I was working at a fintech company, right? And then now I'm working for an HR tech kind of company, and the tech stack is different. How things are done. A lot of the software engineering stuff is the same, but just like the patterns, the data models, all that is different, and you need to like I do a lot of back end stuff. So I think a lot of things are understanding a lot of like the database modeling, like how the endpoints are built, how the endpoints are used are different. Cause yeah, in my new job we're using a lot of Python and Django versus I'm used to using TypeScript and Express in like the last 3 years previous. So yeah, a lot of ramping up, but I'm happy I was able to ramp up there. And then probably like my other big accomplishment this year was like actually starting this YouTube channel and growing this YouTube channel to 453 subscribers before the end of the year. That's kind of like what I was doing here. You can see like I started doing more leak code at the end of the year, but that was for mostly for these videos, not really looking for a job right now. So let's see. Yeah, I started this YouTube channel and got to 453 subscribers. Um, those were kind of my accomplishments. Let's get into things that I want to accomplish in 2025. And let me know what are the things that you accomplished in 2024. And if you want me to dive in deeper into any of these accomplishments that I had in 2024. Yeah, let me know what you accomplished in 2024. Let's get into what my goals are of 2025. Let me zoom this in a bit. So let me quickly move this down so we can have a blank slate. Energy saver. So what are my goals of 2025? I think I'll push it over here. So I think I still need to keep on pushing forward my career. So yeah, I ended up getting promoted this year. Ended up getting ramped up on in my new job. So now that I'm ramped up, now the next next portion is just becoming more efficient and driving more results at my company. So yeah, the more efficient and the more results I could drive at my company, the more chance I have to get promoted. I don't know if I want to push to get to staff engineer this year. I think I want to spend a year at the senior level and just kind of understand, like just keep getting more experience under my belt. Because sometimes pushing for a staff, the strategy there is different than just like doing your job as a senior software engineer. Because if you just do your job as a senior software engineer, you could focus on building other skills that yeah, like there's different strategies. Like pushing for, basically what I'm saying is pushing for a promotion sometimes isn't the best strategy, and sometimes you should work on other foundational things to just build up your skill set and then push for the promotion. And that's kind of what I want to do this year, is kind of build, like see what things I'm lacking foundationally to get to a staff software engineer, which is the next level I'm trying to achieve, and then working on building those foundational stuff. And maybe in 2026 or late 2025, then I'll go push to get to that next level 2024. But I've only been working for 3 years, so I'm gonna spend a little bit of time at the senior level, and just like settle at that level as well. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm focused on for pushing my career. And there's different things I want to learn. Yeah, talk about it in one of my other videos of stuff I'm gonna learn. But another thing that I'm focused on is actually like growing this YouTube community. So I want to get to 10,000 YouTube subscribers. I want to actually monetize my YouTube, like start making a little bit of money off the YouTube to just sustain like all the equipment and stuff that I've been buying. And then one thing is just being able to post like a video a day, on average. So by the end of the day of the year, probably have like 365 new videos of this channel, which is gonna be crazy. But hopefully that will help me reach like monetization and help me reach 10K subscribers. So yeah, please share my channel and stuff like that so I can grow this YouTube community. And yeah, a lot of things related to YouTube. So another thing that like this is that was more career stuff, money stuff, because career and money, or career in YouTube is kind of like um, for getting money kind of thing, and I do enjoy it and stuff. But also other things I need to focus on is like um, keeping the mind and the body sharp. So maintaining like decent health, like by hitting the gym. So both physically and mentally, strengthening like yeah, just going to the gym, maintaining health, and then also like mental health as well. That's really important. So sometimes I put that a little bit on the back burner, but I need to make sure this year there's a lot of things that have been going on. Yeah, life has just been crazy. So I need to make sure. Sorry, let me check this. I need to make sure I'm also take care of my mental health. So yeah, definitely those are the two things. And yeah, let me know how y'all are taking care of, like besides all this tech related stuff. Like how are you keeping well, like your mental health and also your physical health. And then lastly, I think this year I spent a lot of money in 2024. I think definitely in 2025, definitely like keep track of everything and not just go like crazy with my money. Um, that's kind of one of my goals in 2025. So yeah, save money, push forward my career, continue building this YouTube channel, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, maintenance things like maintaining mental health and maintaining good physical shape and health. Those are kind of my goals for 2025. Let me know if you have anything different. I could definitely get into more specifics of this stuff, and I probably will. But this video, I just want to recap 2024 and then also talk a little bit about my 2025. But yeah, how long is the video? 14 minutes. But hope you all have a good New Year's and Happy New Year's to everyone in this community. We'll continue to hold each other accountable and build in 2025. But I'm excited to see what everyone's up to. And if you aren't part of it already, please join the Discord channel where we're gonna be keeping each other accountable and talking about random stuff. John Peralta CFA is in here too. So cool. Yeah, and he's also talking about his New Year's resolution of what's his dieting, weightlifting, sleep, career, and content. So mine's similar. Let's keep each other accountable. There's a career QA here. There's a lot of stuff going on in this channel, in this Discord. So I'll send over the link and please join. And that's how we're gonna hold each other accountable this year. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. And this out.